What are the most disliked demon levels of each difficulty? Well, I'm here to tell you. Instead of having to go through every single level this time, it was pretty easy to find these. You go to the most liked tab and put easy demon, for example, and then you just go to the very last page. So there's 1,806 easy demon levels. And so we just go to page 180. And we go to the very end and we find a level called 69 Machine. Oh, what a name. That has 17,816 dislikes. So people really did not like this level. So as you can see, the ID here is 83434, which means this is a very early level. So if you go to the level Demon Park, which is the actual first demon level ever, the ID is 10,000. So we're playing a level that has an ID of 80,000, so still has 5 digits, which means it's one of the earliest demon levels. Why is this level so hated? 69 Machine. So it's interesting playing a demon level that has the song Stereo Madness for it. Although, to be fair, I mean, there is a brand new, very popular demon level that has Stereo Madness. That did recently come out. So this level's supposed... See, that's where it gets confusing right there. Is at 16%, and that's where I died when I played this level like a long time ago. So the reason why there's a lot of old levels that have a lot of dislikes is back in the day, the community used to just dislike hard levels. Like if there was a level that was like demon difficulty, they'd be like, oh, it's so hard. Oh, by the way, there's this massive secret way here, which you can't actually get to the end of the level. It eventually gets blocked, but it gets blocked at like 70 something percent. It's so annoying. Going under the level, under blah, blah, poink. You could get free orbs if that's what you wanted to. You could literally get to 71% of the level if you don't care about your completion. So I find with a lot of these old disliked levels, it's a lot of levels that, oh my God, that are basically what we'd call today memorization levels. There's a lot of multiple pathways and there's a lot of stuff you got to remember. Like that was absolutely confusing. I had to jump into the blue portal, but then it didn't take me on any of the paths I expected. It like plopped me down into like a ship portal, and now it's a big pick-a path, and I don't know if where I'm going is the right spot. Like I have no idea. There's no indicator whatsoever as to whether it's the right path or not, because they all look legit. These all look so legit. I guess that was good. Maybe I could have done multiple ways. Maybe this is like a choose your own adventure where you can actually go multiple ways. Now it does say I've practiced this level to 100%, but I did practice this level. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember like anything. Although this level is pretty easy to sight read when there aren't multiple pathways. Like even if there's like some fake orbs, it's pretty easy to sight read, which is in stark contrast to some of the levels later on that we're going to play. Because some of the levels later on are just like absolute BS, bro. I didn't see. That's the right path, isn't it? What? No, you can't jump there. That doesn't make sense. No, you can't do that. I'm supposed to go to... That's... Today's going to be really interesting, isn't it? Skill-wise, this is all pretty chill, isn't it? It's just, how do you remember it all? Oh boy, what? Whoa, what are those platforms, bro? They're so tiny. You just hit that. Okay, the end of this level is pretty relaxing, actually. Yeah, the song's over, dude. Can we please end the level? I can't remember all that. I gotta practice this level like 3 more times. Oh my God, we're killing it, dude. The middle is pretty easy, to be fair. And this part I remember being pretty easy too, you stupid. Oh, yes. Come on. And up and down. Yo, okay. This level didn't give me that much of a problem. To be fair, this is the easiest level we did today. 19,000 stars, by the way. Exactly. That's pretty cool. The easy demon done. 69 machine by mystery. There's not actually that much to remember, and I felt like it flowed pretty decently. I actually don't really understand why this one has dislikes. There were some pick a paths, but it wasn't that hard to remember, and it flowed pretty well. It was pretty consistent in difficulty. I kind of like this level. All right, so if we go to medium demon and we look up the most liked, there are 1,974 medium demons. So let's go to page 197. How many medium demons have dislikes? Look at this. There's like 5 pages of levels with dislikes. But what's the one that has the most dislikes? And that is a level called Project J by Jax, which has 60,688 dislikes. Everyone disliked? Thank you. Maybe it's because he asked for dislikes. Why does this level have a bunch of dislikes? Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, he asked for dislikes. I think this level was getting disliked, and he said that anyways. The beginning is a little confusing. Like, this jump here, you can't just, like, jump into it. You got to jump early to go into it. And then there's, like, that 1 block gap jump, which back in the day was, like, pretty bananas. And then you have to jump down here to... You got to jump down here so that you can take the upper path. So that you can jump over here. And those jumps are really precarious. They're really quite difficult. And even this ball part, like, it looks like you got to go a certain way, but you don't. So yeah, I mean, the beginning is bananas. And then of course there's the ball part where it looks like you're supposed to go up there, but you don't. A lot of the fake paths in this level are really deceiving, where like it really looks like you got to go a certain way, but you get tricked into going another way. And it's yeah. But like then there's parts like this, which is like a dual UFO, and the flying's like not bad, you know, like there are like I like this dual UFO, and that's fun, you know? There's some odd moments, but I think overall this level is like kind of solid, just a couple bad parts is all, you know? And look at like a little asymmetrical duel that's really fun at the end, you know? Like there's some moments to love in this level. Project J has some good parts. It's just the beginning. What is up with this part? I mean, I kind of like this part now that I know what I'm doing, but it is way harder than the rest of the level. Like, people back in the day probably fired this level up and they're like, holy crap, this is an extreme game. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, this part is insane. And then they just gave up on it and disliked it, right? Skill-wise, some of these jumps later on are so easy. Like, once you know what you're doing, skill-wise, it's so relaxing, dude. It's okay. Well, yeah. Man, it's like it takes me like 4 attempts to get past the beginning every time. Oh, you stupid buffer, and I'm buff. No, you. I fell for this stupid. It's so obvious. There's a spike there.
Crap, then we got a fast flying part.
Yes. Okay, and that's it. Wow. That took me a little bit longer than expected, actually, because I kept on forgetting things. Well, that is the most disliked medium demon in the game, Project J by Jax. The most disliked demon in the game. All the demons. All 7,000 of them. That level has some fun parts. I thought the dual gameplay was really interesting. There are some fakes that are kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. The most disliked hard demon is one with 11,733 dislikes. It's called Paranormal by Zenthic Alpha. This level is hardcore memory. You just look at it. Look at it. You just go into it. And what do you see? You see gobbledygook. It's all gobbledygook. Where do you go? What do you do? How would you know? There's so many optional pathways. Like, this level is going to be pure hardcore memorization. Like, it is very unclear. It has those stupid question marks. Like, ooh, is this the right way to go? Do you go over here? Are you sure? Do you want to go over here? Are you sure about that? Oh, I thought this was the way to go, but this isn't the way to go? Then where do you go? I don't think this level is skill-wise that hard, but look at, it's just, how does one remember all this? I don't even know if I'm going the right way or not. Like, I could be on a completely wrong pathway. I found this has got to be it. This has got to be the way to go, right? The ship part is so easy to figure out where to go. And then we get to the ball part. Hey, do you hit the yellow orb that has a big question mark on it? Oh, guess what? You don't. Joke's on you. Like this part here, we're back to the confusion, you know? Any part where there's a cube is ridiculous. So I think we just like, as soon as we land, we got to jump. Okay, you know what? This part it's a little bit easier to read, but I do think we got to jump out of here without hitting that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Dude, yes. At least the last 14%. Just tell me it's just flying with no memorization. Oh, yes. The flying's so easy, too. It took me 200 attempts, and I was rushing it. Like, I wasn't putting everything in my memory banks. My brain hurts focusing on this level. It's crazy, dude. I think I have it now, but it's taken me how many attempts? 742. Just to feel like maybe I can try normal mode. But I think I got it. I think it's just... Skill-wise, there are a few, like, hard-ish inputs, but I think it's mostly just memorizing what to do, you know? Dude, I made it through the first memorization part, like, lickety-split. It takes a while to figure out, but it kind of flows nice once you know what you're doing. Like, look at that! Once you know what you're doing, it's kind of fun to play. It's just, it's a headache getting here. But I suppose at the time this level released, people just weren't having it. They're like, no, I don't like it. Brain hurts too much. But nowadays people love memorization, you know? It's a whole loved genre of the game. Like, look at this, dude. We're killing it. You just got to be able to pack a bunch of stuff into your brain. I practice the end a lot, so let's see if I can one attempt it. Oh man. Oh, dude. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Easy flying. Oh my god, it was just a struggle to learn, but once he got it, it's not so bad. 28 attempts after practice. Man, it's a bit of a headache though. My head feels like When I close my eyes, I just see question marks and fake blocks, and I can't shake it, man. Oh boy. Well, you know what? I liked it once it flowed really well, so hey, take a like. GG, 79k attempts, really? Holy shoot. Well, I guess I should be thankful I beat it in 770. Yeah, I don't think this level deserves its dislikes. I don't think any level that's featured really deserves its dislikes, you know? I think it's just, this was a level that came a little too early. It was before its time. It was memorization when people did not want to do memorization. Now people love memorization. At the beginning, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I ended up kind of liking it. So now if we look up Insane Demons, there's 975 in the game, which means we got to go to page 97, and we will find that there's only 3 levels that have dislikes: Satan's Purse, Theory of Troll, and XYZ Step Infinity. I like it how the description of this level is cancer. Means it's going to be really fun, isn't it? So this is an odd level. I played it in practice mode last night. It looks like this beginning part is seemingly impossible. What you do is you got to jump over this blue orb, but it's really hard to do that. Like it's really tight, but I think I can do that. I think this level, it has some of like the early kind of memorization mechanics to it from early levels, but not a whole lot. A bit. I mean, you can see there's jump pads everywhere, but there's timings on everything, like really hard timings. Like you see this, you have to jump like right at the edge of that platform. And of course there's like fakes everywhere, but this one is like the crazy memorization aspects that we've seen in previous levels, plus a lot of really difficult timings. Like right here, this blue orb has to be extremely late. Like if you just hit it, well, it doesn't have to be super late, I guess, but the later the better. There's some really hard timings. I think this level, actually, fun fact, was updated like a year ago or something with a balance patch to make, because the flying used to be ridiculously easy, I think, like this part, but it was made quite a lot, harder to match like these hard timings in some of these other parts. Like this is hard too, because if you get to the edge of the platform, you hit one of those jump pads, and like it's so easy to hit those pads, but it's so easy to jump too early too. Like there's some really tricky moments in this level. You have to jump at the exact perfect time so you can reach that. That's crazy, dude. Like it's so crazy hard. And dare I say, there's actually some hard flying. And then there's this part of the end, which is another memorization part, but it's not really, because you can see flashes of light. I don't know about this. I don't know about these shenanigans. I don't know about the shenanigans, bro. At least this part, there's arrows that show you with like the flashing strobes. Although one of them lies to you at the end. It says go down. Oh, that's such a bunch of doohickey, you liar. And you actually have to go up through that portal to make it to the end. I think the end of the level's not that bad with the memorization part, but holy shoot, there's just a few choke points, and they're crazy hard. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this one, not at all. Wow. Oh, that jump is so hard. That ball transition is pretty poopy. Oh, yeah, okay. Now it's getting real annoying real fast. You know how like when you're playing a good level and you die and you're like, whatever, that was my fault. You know, it's not a big deal. Like, you get over it. In this level, I mean, obviously every time I die, it's my fault, but it's like, I don't have this like positive outlook on it. Like, oh yeah, I'll get it next time. I'm just like, I hate this. Every time I, like, I hate this. Yeah, what do you mean you hit the pad? It's just, holy bad. It might be my least favorite demon of all time. Like, I'm serious. I'm not lying. It might actually be. No, 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 no. What? Oh, that's why the UFO's there. I get it. Oh, you gotta spam so fast there. Dude. Do you not know what a blue jump pad is? You put your blue jump pads. Wait, what? I did the jump and I died. I jumped out of the 1 block gap, but I still died. I did the 1 block gap and I just still, what? Oh, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No. Oh. Oh. That's the worst death I've ever had in this whole game. What? Dude, I thought I had it that time. I actually thought I had it that time. I was like, yes, I got it. What do you... that... Look at the hitboxes. They're just barely touching. Oh, come on, dude. That jump is so stupidly hard. Oh, it's a blind jump and it's a quadra. It's so dumb. I cannot believe that just happened again. I hate this level so much, dudes. Oh my god, I finally did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was so miserable. You guys have no idea. This was the most miserable experience I've had on a level ever. Oh my god. Like, I think it is. I think it's the worst. I died 3 times at like 98. Dude, oh, this level is so just, oh my god. Oh, XYZ Step Infinity. I will never forget this experience. It is ingrained in my mind. Oh my god. How many attempts did I drop on this thing? Only 932. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just awful. I get the dislikes, man. The thing is, there are parts of this level that I really like. The ball part near the beginning, it flows so well. Even the beginning cube's not that bad. Transition into the ball sucks. There's some good moments in this level, but then there's just some questionable decisions about like near frame perfect timings and ship parts that were buffed to be like really, really tight. And that was recent too. And this level's like 9 years old. Some parts just baffle me. I'm like, did you want to make sure people had no fun playing this level? Like, was that the goal? Because you succeeded. So all the other levels, I don't really understand the dislikes, you know, like they were learny at parts and I get it kind of annoying at parts, but like this level I get, you know, this is the only one that I'm like, I get it. I absolutely get it. And now if we look at the extreme demon list, there's 852 extreme demons in total. So we'll go to page 85. And all extreme demons are liked except for the last two, which is Laranja Azul Rosa and then SL80 by Embed Sun, which looks like a really tough 8.0 remake. I don't know why this has a lot of dislikes. Okay, so I want to make sure to credit the creator who I'm going to react to the video of. This is a person called Forgat. I'm going to put the link in the description. I want you to go and subscribe to this person. I'm subscribing right now. All right, SL80 by Embed Sun, the most disliked extreme demon in the game. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, I haven't played this, but the gameplay so far, like, it doesn't look that bad. It just looks like a hard version of 8.0, you know? I like the colors. I think the colors look good. Like, I don't really understand why this level would have as many dislikes as it does. The other levels, I can kind of like think about it and be like, yeah, okay, I get it, even though I disagree with most of them, like the easy, medium, and hard demon. I totally disagree with the dislikes there. I thought like they had some interesting parts, and I thought overall it was fun once you learn them. This level, though, I don't understand the dislikes on it. Like once again, I'm just watching it, but the gameplay to me looks fine. Like the gameplay to me doesn't look like that unbalanced or awkward or anything. I don't know, man. I absolutely don't get the dislikes on this level. I think it's a pretty cool looking level, actually. I mean, it's not a level I'd be jumping on to play. You know, I wouldn't be like, woo, let's go play another 8.0 remake, because I've already played 8.0X by Felix Ram, which I really liked. So yeah, I don't really understand the hate for this level, but that's the most disliked extreme demon in the game. SL80 by Embed Sun, which is Slay's alt account. Those are the most disliked demons in the game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up. If you have any other ideas for like what I can do for this series, something of a demon of each difficulty, let me know in the comment section. As always, peace.